Wait, the internet needs power to work? Have you not heard of wireless? N is me, K is Karen. Me, IT Nerdster speaking. How can I help you this morning? Gosh, I'm so nice. Was in a good mood this particular morning till after this. Karen, help! We have no internet. Alright, let me see what I can do. Which site are you at? Karen gives me her info. And can you hurry up, please? Okay, yeah, I can see your internet's out. Have you had any work done at site or anyone messed up with the equipment? Karen, no, we don't ever go in the server room. Me, okay, good. I'm gonna need you to head in there and do some checks with me. Karen, fine, but make it quick. Okay, first, will you be able to send me a picture of your site's network setup so I can see what you're looking at? Yeah, I know that's dumb, but this particular customer has so many different sites and work with like 4 ISPs. Each site's setup can be so different to another's. We found it so much easier to get a picture from them. Karen, okay, I can send it, but it might be a bit dark. Why's that? Are there any lights in the room? Yes, but the power's out. Me. Karen, silence. Me, silence again. Alright, I go on to explain how it needs power to work. Karen, but we have Wi-Fi, which means wireless, right? Me, yes, that's true. I explain how Wi-Fi works. Karen, oh, I thought it was just a coincidence that the internet went when the power did. Me, yeah, right. Karen, so will you fix the power, please? Me, sorry, Karen, we don't deal with that. Karen, but you are IT, that's why I rang you, and now you tell me you can't help? Me, wait, did you ring me because the power was out or to fix the internet? Karen, both. Me, at this point, I would run out of energy to question further. Okay, Karen, I'm going to put you through your internal property department. Have a nice day. Click. Then I proceed to go into the bathroom and cry for 40 solid minutes. I was nosy, so I asked someone a bit nicer at the site why the power was out. They said one of their drivers drove straight into the power box. I don't know what it is with these drivers. Do they specifically aim at the power boxes? Because this happens at least once a week with this customer. I can't read work emails from home. We recently migrated from using G Suite to Office 365, so everyone got new emails and cloud storage, so we had to deal with all of that. It went easier than I thought it would be. The only problem was discovered about a week later. I overheard this conversation happening between 2 people from customer support. Me, CSA customer service agent, CSB customer service boss. Boss, hey, I need some help. My colleague has an email I need, but he is out sick today, so we can't get to it. Assistant, oh damn, well, I'll just ask him for the password so we can log in. This is where I jump in. Me, hey, I don't really like sharing of accounts, can't he just forward it to you from home? If he isn't too sick, it would only take like a second. Boss, well, he can't get into his work email because he isn't at work. You should know that. We had no restrictions on the email accounts. You did not need a VPN or anything whilst at home, so this took me by surprise. Me, why not? Assistant, well, since we changed from our old emails, we can no longer log in from home. Isn't that how it's supposed to be? Me, no, there is nothing stopping you. I understand that you maybe don't have Outlook installed at home, but you can always log in through a web browser. Boss, no, it just says couldn't find your account. It's been like this ever since the switch. I say the magic words, show me. Boss opens up a laptop, opens Chrome and goes to log in. My heart sinks. Me, hey boss, it's fine, I already figured out the problem. Boss, how? I haven't even tried yet. Didn't you need to see the error message or whatever? Me, remember how we changed from Google Drive to SharePoint and OneDrive? Boss and assistant, yeah? Me, and how you downloaded Excel and Word from office.com? Boss, yeah, we all did that. What's the point? Me, the point is if you go on office.com and press the Outlook symbol, you get into your mail. You can also go directly to outlook.office.com and log in there. That is how we log into our emails without installing Outlook. They had tried to log in via gmail.com like we used to before the change. Boss had told everyone that it wasn't possible to log in from home anymore since she couldn't make it work. So they all just accepted this and tried to work around it. I showed them the correct way and made sure that they told everyone else that might get the same idea, and then wished that drinking at office wasn't so frowned upon. FBI facts lockdown. Our company got a call from a small FBI office about 40 minutes from our store. They needed a tech to fix a Panasonic fax machine that had jammed up and they couldn't get it working. They said the reason they were using us is because we were an authorized dealer and it would be faster than getting one of their techs with clearance on site. I got picked since I was still one of the newer techs and I was probably the most qualified Panasonic tech other than the 2 lead techs. Everyone else was either more network or PC focused. I called their office and got all the info I could on the error state of the machines, as well as received instructions on where to go and who to talk to on arrival. They also sent over a form I needed to fill out and return so they could process a background check on me and get me temporary clearance. I was honestly a little weirded out by the background check, but I figured it was standard protocol since it was an FBI office. Cut to 2 days later, I grabbed everything I could think of part-wise to try and make sure this would be a one-time trip, loaded up the car and headed out. Upon arrival, it was a standard-looking business building with its own parking garage. I grabbed my tool bag and paperwork portfolio and headed in. Got off the elevator and went to the only labeled door on that floor. Rang the bell and got buzzed in. I was buzzed into a small waiting area where my tool bag and portfolio were searched. Then a gentleman came out and said he would be my escort to the machine. Okay, feeling a bit more nervous now, I'm shown into a small room with a small table and chair, one door controlled with a keypad, no windows, and 2 cameras up in opposite corners. No machine, just a table and chair. I looked at my escort with a what the fuck face. He said have a seat and a machine will be brought to me. Okay. Started unpacking my tools and grabbing the usual suspects for teardown. About 2 minutes later, the machine is rolled in on a mail trolley and placed on the table. Escort. Okay, here you go. If you need anything else, just ask the guard. I'll be back if you need me. Wait, guard? WTF? He darted out of the room before I could say anything, and in steps an MIB agent minus the shades. He says nothing and just stands there. Me, guess I'll get started. Guard, silence. I powered on the machine. After its standard boot up, I'm greeted with the telltale grinding sound of broken plastic and an arrow indicating for jam in the fuser. Yay, I started opening all the doors and looking inside to see what was stuck where. Saw the trail edge of the paper stuck in the fuser. Popped open the back cover and no paper was on the other side of the fuser. Sadly, I knew exactly what this meant. This particular model had a tech bulletin regarding the fuse driver gear breaking and causing paper to either accordion in the fuser or wrap around the hot roller. Added fun fact was this model also needed to be completely ripped apart to get to the fuser. Luckily, I had a replacement gear in my tool bag. Me, pretty sure I know what the issue is, but it's going to take about 3 hours to fix, just so you are aware. Guard, had not. Dude, speak! FFS. I start ripping off all the covers, pulled the dog feeder off, and scanner housing, and finally part of the frame, till fuser access at last. I removed the mounting screws and pulled the fuser in two, angelic tone, the lone jam and gear pieces in sight. As I go to grab the jam I get, guard, sir. Jesus Christ, man. He scared the crap out of me so badly I accidentally threw my screwdriver over my shoulder. Me, yes? Guard, I'll take that. He reached over, pulled out the paper, and stepped out for about 30 seconds, then popped back in. Guard, okay, you may proceed. Me, okay. I replaced the gear, cleaned out the busted plastic, and proceeded to put this pain in the ass back together. Got everything reassembled, and it was time to power back up. Side note, I hate full machine teardowns mainly for the large amount of connections and ribbon cables you have to fight with. One too many things to go wrong if you're not careful. Plugged in the machine, and after boot up, it was looking for paper to print, the facts still in memory. Whew, no errors or god-awful noises, should be good to go. Me, okay, everything looks good. I need some paper to test it, it's still trying to print the last fax received. Guard, one moment. He steps out and back in along with the escort. They pull the machine towards them and add the paper. The machine does its thing and prints out about a 14-page document. The guard takes it and leaves. Escort, okay, looks like that's that. Anything else? Me, yeah, I still need to make sure everything is working correctly. I just need to make a few test copies to test the document feeder and scanner. What was all that about, if I may ask? Escort, classified document. Sorry. Me, kind of thought so. You could have warned me. He scared the crap out of me when I went to unjam the machine. Escort, oh, sorry, didn't he say anything? Me, no, not really. It's fine. I finish my task, pack up my tools, and start filling out my paperwork. As I'm doing that, I start running the machine so I can get the serial number for my paperwork. Escort, what are you doing? Me, I'm getting the serial number. The company keeps track of model and serial numbers to keep track of callbacks and repeat issues. Escort, actually, you can't have that. We'll keep an internal log in case we need to call you back. If your boss has an issue, have him call over and we will explain. Me, okay, sign here please. I'm escorted back out, tool bag and portfolio rechecked, got to my car, called the boss to update, took lunch, and just zoned out to the what the F was all that. That was definitely one of the strangest, more stressful moments I had on that job. A lot of folks are saying that was standard protocol and I don't disagree. It's just as a civilian, you're not expecting things to play out like a Mission Impossible scene. It was just surreal.